Is this a place that you would go on a date? Because I've been seeing a lot of couples. This is kind of insane.
This is great. Yeah, no, this is great date Whataburger.
I hate places where they're just like, where it's like there's nothing to do but just straight chat. Like, oh, that sounds like the worst thing. I'm always on the mind frame of.
Why else would you be on a date if you're not trying to chat?
Listen. Talking is one thing. When there's nothing else to do, there's no food, there's no drink, there's nothing to space the talking. You just straight chatting. Bro, I feel like that's destined for me to fail. Now there's some people that you click with and you could just talk to them. Yo, I talk to them for hours until the sun come up. I get that bullshit, right?
Okay.
But like, bro, just on a random like first date, oh, let's go to the park and just observe nature. Let's go on a hike. Oh my goodness. Please, I would rather do anything else. Let's go bowling.
God forbid someone asks me to go on a hike on the first date.
Let's go bowling.
Kill me.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Let's go do something. Let's go to the batting cages. Let's see. I want to see your swing. Am my kids gonna be hopeless or not? What are we doing?
See, let me hit you with this. Let me hit you with this first. I don't think you're a professional yapper like I am. See, especially in a place like this, the sculptures are literally vantage points for you to insert little game and figure out what she feels about her life and the world around them.
Here's the thing. I can talk to you.
What does this horse make you feel? You ever think about?
I can't BS like that though, because I don't give a fuck. So I can ask you stupid questions in between rounds of bowling, right? You'd be like, I joke around and be like, kiki. I don't want to know what do you believe is in the cosmos? Do you believe that there's something beyond this? That's like, what kind of bullshit? Like,
you don't like talking about comic books with the bitches?
On our first date is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's a bit deep. Nobody asked to be this involved. Okay, look, listen.
Okay.
Involved, sure. I want to know about you. Why are you trying to? I hate people that are like fake deep. There's no reason to be having this conversation. It's 3 p.m. Sun is shining. It's amazing. We just walking through this park. It's nice. So tell me, what's the worst thing your parents ever did to you?
See, that's
what the fuck?
No. You're missing it. You are not supposed to ask actual deep shits. You're being intrusive at that point. But if you sit up and be hit with something like this, would you be interested in going skydiving? You ever bungee jumped? You ever seen a coyote in the wild?
And I can ask that between bowling rounds.
That's fair. But I feel like being able to do it at a place like this gives you more culture, deepens the bag of yap. Because of trying to get a deeper yap bag is what we were put on this earth for. We are literally, what's the thing?
How much do you really need to know about somebody and how long does that take? Let's be serious. What are you really talking about? Are we doing a lot of BS convo? Are we just chatting just to chat?
When you were a kid, did you have a lot of friends?
Of course.
See, I did not have that deep of a many friends, right?
Because you grew up in the suburbs and they were racist, so you were black and you smelled. That was what you said. That's your words. These are your words. I'm quoting you.
Well, it gave me a chance to yap for years. Just yapping to myself for years. So you wouldn't want to share those yap sessions with an individual that you're romantically involved with.
See, here's the thing. Once I like you, yeah. I don't want to literally just chit chat with somebody I just met. Like, or like type shit. Like, I think it's one thing if you date somebody that you were friends with. It's another thing when you're like,
stranger,
I just met you.
Come chat. Okay,
I saw you at the fair and I gave you my number. We just so happened to actually link. I want to talk to you for 2 hours straight. That's crazy, bro.
You don't got to see.
Most people aren't like that. You know, some people you really click with, and that's just, it is what it is. Yeah. Fuck it, we finna leave from here and go talk in the car for 3 hours, 6 hours, whatever. That's not most people. Fact or fiction? Because you would be with most people. Fact or fiction?
It's more so. If it's not most people, let it be so. But once you find the one, then you cook, you eat. You get deeper in the bag. And then as you guys keep connecting, y'all go down to your second date or your third date. But I feel like a museum date is the best dates because you get a chance to experience not so much other cultures, but whole worlds that are designed for you to yap about. Wrong or right?
Okay, this might just be me. Let me know. I feel like we've gotten to the point of society in America where if you really sit and try to appreciate stuff in a museum, you're pretentious. Like, you never really have lived anything in your life to really understand what it took to even make any of this shit. You're just sitting there being like, I feel like I should be like, this is deep. I'm gonna just sit and ponder this for a minute type shit. Now, let me know if I'm tripping. But I really feel like you don't, like most people, the average person. There are people, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
The average person, bro, you're just being a dickhead. Like... You should be running through this. You should be running through this museum, bro.
But the thing is, you're supposed to look at the museum and then look at an image and be like, what are 5 things you like about it?
Yeah.
And yap. That's a great yap. Did you, okay. Remember on TikTok, it was going around where this hawk was grabbing a snake with his 2 feet?
Yeah.
What did that make you feel? Because it made me feel a lot. It made me feel trapped and then emboldened and then powerful. It's so many feelings.
Here's my thing though, right?
Okay.
Maybe it's just me as a person. Maybe it's just me as a dude. Maybe I'm just black. I don't know what it is. Cap. There's no way people would just go around and just be thinking in feelings. As a dude, at least, I think that's kind of crazy.
See, but
This made me really feel really disheartened because I was really expecting that. Like, that's kind of crazy.
you've never felt disheartened because things didn't go your way?
Here's the thing. I think it's more so sitting and pondering on it like that. I don't think dudes do that. I think it's one thing for the shit to happen and you are upset about it. I think it's another thing to sit there and be like, man, I was just really looking forward to. I was hoping things that were gonna go really the other way, and like,
When was the last time you cried?